Aratatu. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right. Dude, this is gonna be like one of the most weirdest just chatting streams, especially because of how not popular this is. But well, with some people. All right, but hopefully some appear. Let's see, everyone. Not a very popular thing amongst many. But we predicting stuff. Do live predictions on this year's World Cup 2026 come June. Post and then Twitch. There we go. Post it on the Discord. Now it's time to post on the Instagram page. Link to that. Okay, there we go. Alright, it has been sent out. Whew. Okay. Cool. Alright. There we go. Anyways. Okay, now that I got everything sent out, I might as well be talking about this topic right here, right now. So guys, whoever's in chat right now, welcome to the stream. We're doing something very, not normally something that I would do. Because really, I am not, I usually don't do any of these things. This is like, almost like the first time I'm actually doing this, pretty much. Like doing a full-on live prediction. And I want to be honest, when it comes to predictions, I'm really not good at this. I'm not really good at like making predictions of like who's gonna go where, what's gonna go what. So this is my first shoot at it, and we'll see how things will play out. But if anybody knows about anything going around the world, so the World Cup is happening and starting in about 3 days. Today's Monday. It's Monday tonight, and the World Cup, it is starting in the next 3 days. So it starts on Thursday. We have 3 full days before this tournament starts. And guys, I'm gonna be honest, I am a huge football fan. Like I know a lot of like my American audience, they like to call it soccer, but to be honest, you guys, I would never call it soccer. I always call it football every time, no matter what. So I'm gonna be calling it football Like, I'm sorry, if you want me to call it soccer, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not sorry, but I'm not doing it. Okay, I know it is football, and it is forever gonna be known football for me. So yes, so we're gonna be predicting everything from the group stages of the World Cup all the way down to like the top of the 3 finishers, and we're gonna be predicting everything right here, you guys. Everything. Round of 32, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, and obviously the big final that is gonna show up right here, you guys. And not gonna lie, you guys, I am definitely gonna be rewatching this shit again, like after stream for sure, like once this tournament is done. Hey, unknown boy, welcome to the stream, good sir, welcome to the stream, man. Dude, I'm like making a like rant, like a big old introduction about like what I'm doing tonight, but yeah, so we're not gaming today, we're doing a whole, I am here to just to talk about the sports. I'm not too much into sports, but I am here for the yap. Hey, hey, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Now, and that's the thing I said. That's the thing I said as well. Like, I know a lot of the audience that I probably have is probably not too much into sports, but I am, and you know, this is a big event that's like going on for like the next month and a half. Like, it starts on Thursday. It starts on Thursday, and then I think it's like July 19th where like the big final is gonna happen. Yo, Mr. Identity Crisis himself, how's it going, good sir? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? How you doing? But yeah, I am here for the yap session, you guys. You guys have no idea how obsessed I am to talk about this, guys. Oh hell no. There's no suit. Oh no. Get that suit shit out of my face, bro. How dare you? We don't talk about that shit. We don't talk about Ronaldo, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm a disrespect Ronaldo. But we're not gonna get to that yet. We're not gonna get into that yet. No, okay, so but it's gonna be progressional. Okay, you guys. So, oh my gosh, but this is like one of the big topics that I really am like so excited to talk about. I only know DDLC Ronaldo jump scare. There's a DDLC Ronaldo jump scare, bro. I gotta look at that shit. Bro, that shit is so memeable. I swear to God, that shit is so memeable. Dude, dude, look that up for me. I literally gotta look at that after stream, because be back in a few minutes. Sounds good. But anyways, you guys, oh my gosh, I am so excited to talk about my ball knowledge right here, you guys. I'm so ready to talk about my ball knowledge right here, you guys. Even Ragnar the Blood Edge jump scare. Who the hell is Ragnar the Blood Edge? Who is that? Who is that? But anyways, guys, so I'm going to be talking, but first of all, let's get started. I just got banned from Among Us. What did you do, dude? How do you get banned from Among Us? But little does it, Innersoft know, I have ults. Oh my god, chat. Guys, yo, Mr. Identity Crisis, have you ever watched the what do you call it, that a fan dub of like Sonic Adventure 2 where Eggman was like, you fool, I have 70 alternative accounts. Like, you remember that shit? Indeed, the big power of alt accounts. But yes, yeah. Oh man, dude, it's a yeah. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, my good sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad somebody knows what I'm talking about. Oh my. Yes. Oh man, I am immortal. Bro has learned the cheat code. Bro has learned the cheat code of everything, man. You have discovered the secret of the internet. 6 other alt accounts. Damn, bro, that's a lot of alt accounts. Shit, dude. Bro, even I probably don't even have that many alt accounts, and like I only have like at least 4. I think it's like my old account, this account that I use, my professional account, and then my college account. That's pretty much it. That's all I have. Yes, you are, bro. Became immortal. Although little do you know, I'm more immortal than you. Okay, but anyways, enough of you. All right, but we can keep yapping, but I want to yap about my World Cup predictions. So you guys, let's as you can see the mouse. So let's see. So we got let me see here. So we have 12 groups this year. We have 12 groups. The last World Cup, which was obviously in 2022, it had only 8 groups, if I remember correctly. Because I know immediately after it was like the round of 16. But this year it's going into the round of 32. So this is going to be like a very different format, more teams, more groups, and a lot of players and a lot of nations debuting, looking to live immortally. They are looking for obviously the road to being a world champion, and this is definitely going to be another amazing year of World Cup for the World Cup. I can't be banned from lobbies either because I have alt accounts, indeed, good sir. So I know there was like 2 for every group stage, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, there was only 8 groups in the last World Cup, and now it got expanded up to 12. So there's definitely a lot more groups this time. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's expanded. So now let's get started, you guys. We're gonna be obviously predicting the first group stage right here, the first group, which is Group A, and obviously I have alt accounts on every online multiplayer game. Dude, how, bro? Damn. The devs fear me, bro. They probably should fear you at that point. But anyways, let's get started, you guys. So Group A. So this year's World Cup, it is being held around all of North America. So basically Canada, United States, and Mexico. And Mexico is in the first group. Now, guys, everybody listening to me right now, me, as you guys know, obviously I am a descendant from of Mexican blood. So fuck you mean, Canada? Yeah, dude. North America? Yeah, North America literally is... What do you mean? Canada is a separate country. I know it's a separate country, but all of North America, North America as the whole continent, North America, that's a whole thing. The North America is a whole continent, man. And then that's literally the 3 nations. But but obviously we got 4 teams in every single group, and obviously for Group A we have Mexico, South Korea, South Africa, and then the Czech Republic. So you guys, I'm gonna be dead honest. Let's start off with Mexico first. Mexico, like me as a Mexican myself, it's, you guys, as a Mexican, I have seen a lot of different players throughout the years. My first World Cup I ever saw was South Africa of 2010. And, and the fact that the World Cup is starting on Thursday, and the first match is literally Mexico versus South Africa, that's gonna be some nostalgia, at least for most watchers, including me. I was around 6 years old when I first watched my first World Cup. I was 10 in 2014, 14 in the 2018. I was 16, 17 in 2022, and now, guys, yet again, we're here in 2026. I'm currently 21. Another World Cup is around me, and here we go. And here we go, you guys. But recently with Mexico, you guys. With Mexico. Moving on from the immortal topic. Have you seen the Among Us show? Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I have not. I have not seen the Among Us show. I am kind of not interested. Dude, Among Us has died. I don't know why they're even making a show. I feel like at this point they're just milking it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. But Mexico, honestly, I see Mexico finishing in second place, to be honest, you guys. Dude, I see Mexico literally in second place. Like, in literal second place. Like, I'm not even kidding. You know who I see in first place, you guys? South Korea. I see South Korea taking first place, and then Mexico taking second place. Now, let me be real about South Korea. South Korea, like, I have massive respect for South Korea. South Korea does have a couple of players, as Heung-min Son, who is currently playing in the in LAFC in the MLS, but he obviously got moved to there from Tottenham Hotspurs, and when Tottenham Hotspur literally didn't extend his contract, but he is in form. Another player that South Korea has, Kang Lee-in. Kang Lee-in is also another player, and honestly, out of the other South Korean players, I don't remember who else is in that team, to be quite honest. And I never saw them play any... Oh yeah, their center back, Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae, world-class defender, plays for Bayern Munich. He is a good baller, to be honest. But I haven't seen any other like players from South Korea who also play. Oh yeah, Hwang Hee-chan, like Hwang Hee-chan, if that's the right one, who plays for Wolves. Honestly, I know he got relegated this season, but I think he's going to be a very good striker for the team. Also, welcome in Dante. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. But I think, and honestly, here's the thing: Mexico and South Korea, they played each other and they got into a draw. And you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling that when South Korea and Mexico play each other, they will draw. But Korea will beat South Africa, and they will beat the Czech Republic for sure. Mexico probably barely get past the Czech Republic and will win against South Africa. But I see South Korea getting the top spot. I literally see them see that happening. I was watching the new Spider-Man series with Nicolas Cage. You mean the one where it's the new one, like Spider-Man Noir, if I'm correct? Like Noir, like the detective Spider-Man. I don't know too much about it. I literally have not seen it, so yeah, that okay. I figured. Yeah, so it is so it is Spider Noir. Okay, got it. Yeah. But yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. But yes, that's how I see things turning out. Now, we have to go into the next two teams, which is South Africa and then the Czech Republic. I'm gonna be honest right here, you guys. I don't know too much about the South African nation World Cup wise. I know they were the 2010 hosts, and they did not appear in 2014 and 2018, nor did they appear in 2022. But they are back here in 2026. I have no idea how they're probably going to do. Czech Republic, I know it's a European team, And a lot of people say that mostly the European teams are probably very strong, but I haven't seen a lot of them, to be quite honest. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the only Czech Republic player I know is Sokin Tomas from West Ham United. He's the only one that I know, to be quite honest. I mean, I usually watch the Premier League here and there. By the way, you guys, I'm a FC Barcelona fan. But like, I usually tend to watch like highlights from other team squads, like from the Premier League, Liga, and Bundesliga. But I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the African nations, I know for sure they are definitely gonna have some very passionate players, and they're probably gonna try to look for that. And I feel like that like determination is probably going to be the main reason as to why I think South Africa will be in third place. They will clinch third place in Group A. So this is what I think for Group A, you guys. South Korea that gets first place, Mexico gets second place, South Africa is going to get third place, and then the Czech Republic will get eliminated in this year's World Cup. So now let's go up into Group B. Now Group B has another host, which is Canada. And Canada has to face the likes of Switzerland, Qatar, and Bosnia. Now I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I have watched a bunch of World Cups. I've seen at least 3 of them, and this is gonna be a no-brainer. Switzerland is definitely gonna take first place. Switzerland always, no matter what, is always gonna get first place. They will literally advance. Honestly, in the defense, mainly in the goalkeeper, they have Gregor Kobel from the Borussia Dortmund. That dude, as a goalkeeper for Borussia Dortmund, I think he's good. And I know defenders like Manuel Akanji, Nico Elovedi, Ryan Komat, and Arul Almeida, definitely. And and then there's Monaco as well, Denis Zakaria as well. Oh, dude, and Granit Xhaka, guys. I'm not even I know some of these players, and I know some of these teams Granit Xhaka, he is a very amazing defensive midfielder. He will literally carry that midfield for Switzerland, and obviously for attackers, I honestly don't know these guys except for Noah Okafor. I know and Brille Mbolo. Noah Okafor definitely was one of the top youngsters. I mean, he's at Leeds, but I mean, he kind of failed, but he's still young. He's 26. And then there's Embre Lambolo as well. I mean, I feel like however they can make it work, I think the Switzerland will be just fine. So I definitely do see Switzerland go through in first place. And for number 2, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be very difficult because Bosnia and then Canada. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I know nobody from Bosnia except for Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko, guys, this guy, he's 40 years old, but this guy carried his team that he's currently at, Schalke 04, to get promoted back up to the Bundesliga. And then in the World Cup qualifiers, Bosnia went in there and eliminated Italy. Of all the national teams out there, Italy, they got eliminated by the likes of Bosnia. And Bosnia, because of eliminating Italy, they are in the World Cup. Italy has not featured in another World Cup since 2014. And let me look this up. When was the last time Bosnia was in the World Cup? Last time Bosnia was in the World Cup. So the last time they also showed up was in 2014 in Brazil. But So they're appearing again for the first time in 12 years. But honestly, I think however it is, like, however this Bosnia group goes, I mean, I don't know any of these Bosnian players, to be quite honest with you guys, but if they can do well, and if Edin Dzeko can carry this team, I think they would be good. And Canada, same goes for Canada as well. And let's look at Canada. I mean, Canada, they have players like Jonathan David for playing as a striker. They have Alphonso Davies as well. I mean, like, even though he is currently injured, I feel like if he gets back into shape, he should. Hopefully he can help out the defense. But honestly, with all of these other like players that I am looking at and that I have never heard of, except Jonathan David and then Alphonso Davies, I kind of see it hard for these two teams. Also, oh my god, my hair got switched over the cloud. Fucking hell. Oh my gosh. I know. I literally just noticed that. I think it was like when I was typing in the keyboard. I think I had to press M, so it switched my hair. But so you know what, guys? I'm gonna make a hot. I'm gonna do a hot take right here. I think Bosnia is gonna take the second spot. Canada will fall short of third, and Qatar, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Qatar is shit. It's a shit team. Like, and you guys should have seen it 2022 with the World Cup in Qatar. Qatar lost all, and I mean every single group stage game. Like, they lost every single one, and they got off from the World Cup, and and honestly, I truly believe that Qatar is really not going to make it far. They won the Asian Cup. They did, yes, but they're not a strong team. They are not a strong team. So that is my predictions right here for you guys. For Group B, it's going to be Switzerland, Bosnia, Canada, and then last place will be Qatar. My dad is a big soccer fan. I'll do it. Well, dude, me and your dad got to talk. We've definitely got a lot of shit to talk about, for sure. Hold on, guys. Let me drink some water real quick. Alright, but that's my prediction for Group B. Now, let's go up into Group C. Now, Group C, you guys, now this is going to be really, really, really hard for me to say. Because you have the likes of Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, and Haiti. Now, Haiti, guys, I know nobody. I don't even know a single player that is from Haiti, to be quite honest with you. I have no fucking clue. But the other like three teams, like Brazil, Morocco, and Scotland, whew, you guys have no idea. Let's talk about Brazil first. Now, Brazil, you guys, they're... Oh my gosh. Bruh, you probably get along well. You bet hearing my uncle screams. I bet. Now, Brazil, you guys. Let's talk about Brazil. Like, you guys know that Brazil is definitely meant to be known about, like, one of the strongest contenders for the World Cup. They won 5 in their whole life, in their whole fucking history. And, 3 of them was won by, obviously, the great Pelé, who, obviously, rest in peace, Pelé. But Pelé, legendary player. And then when they won again, it was, which one did they win again? 2006 as well? The one from Japan and South Korea. And I know a little bit of history here and there, even though I was like a young baby here and there. And then, when was their 5th one? I think it was around the 90s. I'm pretty sure. Can't remember which one it was though. Kind of have a poster of a CA. champion of the Clausura tournament 2013 in May 26, 2012. Ooh, nice. Back in. Welcome back, unknown boy. Welcome back, good sir. But yeah, I'm talking about Group C now, which obviously is like Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, and then Haiti. So yeah, I'm going through that right now. Also, do you see the jump scare? I did not see the jump scare, to be quite honest. I'll probably have to look it up later. But Brazil, you guys. First of all, I mean, they have an Italian coach, Carlo Ancelotti. Now, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I have huge respect for Carlo Ancelotti. I just never liked him when he was the manager at Real Madrid. But like when he was like manager at like Chelsea, AC Milan, Everton, like he was my respects to that man. But now let's look at their squad. Like most of the squad that Brazil has, listen, it's probably not as good as like other like teams from like the past, but honestly, they have some players. I mean, there's the player that I put in the thumbnail, Rafinha. He plays for Barcelona. He is like gonna be a very big threat if Carlo Ancelotti uses him correctly. But you also have the likes of Gabriel Martinelli and then Vinicius Jr. Now, Vini Jr., he was super terrible for Real Madrid. And you know, as a Barcelona fan, like, I'm gonna be honest, Vini, ever since Kylian Mbappe came into the team, his form was whack. And if Vinicius starts, there's gonna be almost no real threat in the front line of attack for Brazil. But if Rafinha is a part of it, and probably somebody else like Gabriel Martinelli, who is an Arsenal player, which I know a lot of Arsenal players are not that good. So, oh, you posted the meme on Discord. Hold on, let me see. Oh god, what the fuck? Okay, that's something different. Okay, I'll probably check that out later. But honestly, I think with those two, and then whoever's gonna be the striker, whether it be Igor Thiago or Endrick, I think they will do pretty good. Or even Ryan as well. I know he like just debuted for AC Bournemouth, but he made his name well known. In the midfield, they have a lot of good players too. They have Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle, Lucas Paqueta, who actually transferred from West Ham to Flamengo, which was really interesting on his part. But Casemiro, he's probably gonna retire after this World Cup for sure. Like, well, obviously from the national team, he's probably gonna play. He's probably gonna play more like more club than national team. Now, another player that I know that is like Fabinho. Like Fabinho, I remember when he was at Liverpool, and now he's at Al Ittihad. And there's other players in the defense like Alexandro. Alexandro has fallen off so much. I remember when he was at Juventus. Douglas Santos, I have no idea who that is. Ederson, who actually was a very good player at Atalanta, which, by the way, he's actually getting transferred to Manchester United after the World Cup. I follow like a news journalist like Fabrizio Romano, so I know like what football transfer going on. Like, guys, I'm very active when it comes to the football world. And then obviously there's other players as well in defense, like Gabriel Gelson Bremer from Juventus, Marquinhos, who literally just won the Champions League like not long ago with PSG, and then Gabriel, who was also in the Champions League final but lost because obviously he was playing for Arsenal, so he lost. But I feel like Gabriel and Marquinhos can definitely carry that Brazil defense, and especially with like goalkeepers. If Alisson Becker gets injured, obviously they got Ederson, and if Ederson starts and if he gets injured, and if Alisson Becker's healthy, they should be able to be just fine. I don't know what you're talking about. See, it's similar to me too. I don't know everything. Right. No, and I get it. I mean, we can still talk about other things as well. I just want to yap my predictions. But honestly, Brazil has some good, very good squad depth. But I feel like they are definitely gonna. I feel like I really want to put them first, but then there's also Morocco. Now, Morocco, guys, in the last World Cup in 2022, they made it to the semifinals. And guys, I feel like they could have had a chance to eliminate France. I feel like they had the chance to eliminate France from the World Cup, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. But Morocco, they still have like some very good players like Yassan Bono, who plays for Al Hilal. You got Achraf Hakimi, the best right back in the world, that plays for Paris Saint-Germain. You got Nusan Mazzouri, who's at Man United. You also got Chadi Rayad, and I know Chadi Rayad because he actually was a part of Barcelona's like youth academy La Masia, and it's unfortunate that Chadi Rayad was like let go, but he's doing good at Crystal Palace, and honestly, hey, good for him. And then another center back as well, Naya Fagrud, and then Issa Diop as well. They are very, very, very talented. And then obviously in the defensive midfield, they still got Sofriana Amrabat for Real Betis, Ayoub Baldi, and then Samir El Bouret as well. And they are really, really good players. And then, and for attackers as well, like guys like Brahim Diaz. Listen, I don't like Real Madrid, but Brahim Diaz, I think there is definitely a shine that he can definitely give for this Morocco team that can contribute a lot. And then there's Abde Ezzaroli, which also another player from Barcelona that I know that was a part of the team, but he got let go. There's him. And then, who else? Yeah, there's no one else that I know here. But honestly, with this squad depth that Morocco has, you know, and Morocco is very unpredictable. They were like a massive dark horse. They were a massive dark horse, to be quite honest, and in the last World Cup. And I think, you know what, guys, and I'm gonna say this right now, I think Morocco is gonna shock the likes of the whole world, and I think Morocco will take first place. I think Morocco is gonna take first place. Brazil, I love Brazil, but they are not the same Brazil from many years ago, and I don't think they're gonna go. I don't think they're gonna get first place at all. Not at all, guys. Like I said, massive respect to Brazil. Obviously, they have the World Cup history, but it's just not the same, you guys. And I think with Morocco, with what they got developing, I think Morocco is gonna shock the world. They are gonna beat Brazil, they're gonna beat Scotland, and they're gonna beat Haiti. And I think Morocco will take first place with Brazil second. And Scotland, I know they have some very good players as well. I mean, obviously they have the likes of Scott McTominay, literally like the golden player. He moved from Man United to Napoli. Literally, I think how long has it been now? 2 years now. That dude's a monster. But in defense, I mean, the only place they got is around the wing backs, like Kieran Tierney, Andrew Robertson. They got some good players there. In the midfield areas, the only person that I know is like John McKeon, who plays for Aston Villa. And attackers, to be quite honest, you guys, I know none of these guys at all. I know none of these guys that are apparently on their squad list. But honestly, that's how I think. I think Scotland is definitely gonna get third place for sure, and Haiti will go down dead last and get eliminated from the World Cup. So that's what I think about Group C, you guys. Did you see that Chespirito movie where they film a soccer with the cast, the main character and his wife have a baby? Wait, what? Huh? Who the fuck is Chespirito? Who? Bro, I do not. I know, bro. I'm sorry. I'm like a football fan, but I don't even know who the fuck Chespirito is. Who the hell is Chespirito? That is not a familiar football name. But guys, I'm gonna move my avatar around here, and we're gonna get into Group D. Now, guys, this is where we're about to get serious. This is now Group D. It's definitely not a lot for sure, but I do have a lot of things to say. Now, you guys, we have the United States of America, which is obviously another host of the World Cup, alongside Canada and Mexico. And then there's Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. The director who filmed Chavo del Ocho, have you never watched that series? I never watched that show, barely, and I had no idea what fucking movie you're talking about, to be quite honest with you. So I have zero knowledge, to be quite honest with you, Dante. I have no idea. But but I'm gonna say this right now, you guys. I think US is gonna be a major flop. And before anybody says anything, I know this is probably gonna be a very hot take, but the US, they still have some good players and everything, but I feel like the US is gonna disappoint. They're gonna disappoint the whole nation again. It looks like an easy group for sure, but I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I know a little bit more, and they are not in for an easy time. Do you guys know who's gonna take first place? Turkey. Turkey is gonna take the first place spot. Now, Turkey, you guys, I'm telling you, they have some very, very good players. I mean, one of their star players right now is literally Arda Güler. Arda Güler, another Real Madrid player. But as a Barcelona fan, I gotta realize that these players have talents. They're good, and Arda Güler is definitely gonna carry the attack for Turkey. And then you also got the likes of Kenan Yildiz, who's also another winger for Juventus. He's a shining kid. He is very good. And then Hakan Çalhanoğlu as well. He's going to be very good as well for attack and defense for that midfield. Like, literally. But the strikers, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea who any of the strikers are. I have no idea who they are or what positions they play. So honestly, I have nothing to say. But then we got the players for the defense. Let's start off with Kagler Soninuku. He's a Fenerbahce player, but I remember when this player was like playing around. I forgot which big team he was playing, but I remember him playing. I thought he was a solid defender. I think he could be a very, very good defender. And then there's also Ozan Kabak. I remember when he went on loan to Liverpool, and he wasn't used as much, but I think I didn't see too much of his playing time at Hoffenheim this season, but there's definitely some. I feel like if he is doing well and he got called up, and there's definitely going to be a good reason for it. And then you also got Ferdi Kaglu as well, who is also playing at Brighton. Now, Brian is a machine, is a team killing machine when it comes to developing players. And Brian tends to develop some very good players here and there. And I think they will. I think if we're calling it Ferdi Kaglu, they're definitely going to be really, really good for sure. And then for the goalkeepers, I mean, the only one that I know is Altay Bernedir, who is at Man United, but I know he hasn't been used, so almost. But honestly, I do believe that Turkey is definitely going to take the first place spot. And you know, you guys, for Paraguay, man, it's, you know, Paraguay, I feel like they have some good some good players as well. I mean, the only one that I mainly know the most is Miguel Almiron. I remember when he was at Newcastle, and he literally did a lot of magic over there when he was at Newcastle, even if it was a short amount of time. He wasn't a very well-known player, but you know, transferring from Atalanta United from the U.S. down over to Newcastle, and then he went back, and I'll be honest, I'm looking at the roster. I do not know any of these players at all. I don't know any of these players except for Miguel Almiron. So honestly, I feel like, but here's the thing, you guys. South American teams are very, very, very like passionate about football altogether, and you know the U.S. When I'm looking at the U.S., oh yeah, we can't forget about Australia either. Australia, man, I remember Australia when they beat the likes of Denmark and the likes of was it? No, they lost to France in the World Cup last year, didn't they? Right? Oh God, I can't remember. Hold up, let me look back. Yeah, they did, but they beat Tunisia and then Denmark, but then lost to Argentina in the round of 16 of the World Cup. But I mean, Australia, I think they're gonna be like they're gonna be like that team again that'll probably make a surprise in the World Cup. And you know what I think, you guys? I know the U.S. has some very good talent. They have the likes of Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie, Serginho Dest, Chris Richards. They also have, what was his name? I know his Tyler Adams as well, Timothy Weah, Weston McKennie. And I don't know, you guys. I feel like I just really feel doubtful about the US, and I think they are going to flop. But I think Australia will take second place. US is going to place in third, and Paraguay will be eliminated. You know what I think, you guys? I think US is going to tie with Paraguay. They will lose to Turkey, and then maybe they will draw with Australia. That's how I see it, you guys. To anybody that is like watching, like obviously that is a part of the U.S. Like I'm like, guys, like me, I was born in the U.S. But like, I'm gonna be honest. Like at the way that I see things, and by the way, you guys, this is a prediction only. But I know I'm not a good predictor, and I'm probably gonna be wrong in a lot of these. But you know, why not take the risk of all the things that I'm seeing and fuck it, like guys, I truly believe that that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if you guys, I don't know. I mean, like I know you guys probably almost nobody knows much about football, but you know my ball knowledge. I promise you guys, my ball knowledge is there. My ball knowledge is there. I can guarantee you that. Now let's go to Group E. Group E. We have the likes of Germany, Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire, and Curaçao. Now, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I know no player from Curaçao, but I've seen them play at like Gold Cups and then some Gold Cups here and there. And sometimes they get out the group stage, sometimes they don't. But honestly, I do not know anybody from Curaçao, and it's a very small nation as well. So it'll be hard. It'll be hard for them to like go through, but I don't think they're gonna go far. I think they will get last place. But I do want to talk about Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire, it's an African team, you guys, but I feel like they definitely got a developing project going on, and I think it's looking very, very well for them. In the midfield, they have Franck Kessie, which was another Barcelona player that I knew. Obviously, he was like our dark horse defender, like a defensive midfielder, and honestly, I think he could do very good in the midfield, along with Seko Fofana, Nicolas Pepe, and Amad Diallo as well. Like, I think they will be pretty good. In attack, there's almost nobody that I know, to be quite honest with you. And then in defense, you know, not as much, except for Evan Ndika and Odson Kosunu. I feel like they can definitely like provide some good defense for sure. And African teams do tend to surprise as well, so you never know, you guys. But guys, I'm gonna be honest, Ecuador, oh my god, you guys, I have never seen such like amazing development from Ecuador. Wow, like I'm surprised. I am surprised about Ecuador, because now they have the likes of like some actual stars like in the making. I mean, you got William Pancho, who literally just won his second Champions League at PSG. He won his second one. Hirio Hincape, guys, when he was at Bayern Leverkusen, he was a baller. And then over at Arsenal, I mean, I feel like he did okay, but it wasn't the best. But obviously you have him as well. In the midfield, you got Moises Caicedo as well. Really, really big talent for the defensive midfield for that national team. And then you got Preves Estupiñán as well, who is playing for Milan. I've seen him play here and there. He's shown a lot of talent. And then there's the Nelson Angulo from Sunderland. And honestly, yeah, those are all the other attackers. But they have like a couple more attackers here and there, which these are players that I have never seen before. But honestly, I think Ecuador could really surprise everybody in the World Cup in Group B. But for Germany, I'm gonna be honest, the fact that they have not gone out of the group stage in the last two is crazy to me. But I think this year is definitely going to be very different. I mean, they still got a couple of the players from that squad, and they have some new ones as well. But I think there is definitely some choices as well that is kind of surprising. I mean, you got the likes of Manuel Neuer. They pulled Manuel Neuer out of retirement just to make it to the World Cup. And then you got Antonio Rudiger, which, by the way, another Real Madrid player. I mean, like, I'm going to be honest, like, he has fallen off a lot. I'm surprised that he even got called up to the World Cup, but I mean, who knows? Who knows how he will do? And then you got Jonathan Tah, Nico Schlotterbeck, and Malik Thiaw as well. In the defense, in the midfield, you got Joshua Kimmich, Leon Goretzka. I mean, yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, and then Jamal Musiala as well. I mean, they are definitely going to be some good players around the midfield, but I don't know. I mean, Alexander Prosovic as well. I mean, he's been developing well at Bayern Munich as well. So honestly, I think he'll do just fine. And then an attack. I mean, like, you know what's unfortunate as well is that they literally got one of their young stars that got injured. I can't remember his name, but I know he's playing for Bayern Munich. But he got injured in one of the friendlies, which is very unfortunate for him. And yet he was pulled out of the World Cup squad, and now he's just going to be watching from home. But obviously in attack, they still got some good players as well. Leroy Sané. I mean, Leroy Sané did not do. I thought he was average at best. I mean, he used to be a very top player, but now he's at Galatasaray. I mean, yeah, it's been an unfortunate for him. And then you got Florian Wirtz, who was unfortunately a disappointment for Liverpool. I mean, here's the thing, under Arne Slot, which, by the way, guys, he got fired, but I feel like Florian Wirtz probably can shine under somebody else for sure. I mean, there were signs that he still can be able to play, he can be able to do many other things, but I think Florian Wirtz just had a very bad season this season, and hopefully next season he will probably improve, but he could still be very, very useful for the German national team. And then you got Kai Havertz, who was obviously coming from like a Champions League final, which he scored a goal, but then he lost in the Champions League. You got Nick Woltermad as well. Guys, he went from Stuttgart, I think it was from Stuttgart, all the way to Newcastle United. And I'm surprised. Like, he had a very good start. He had a very good start at Newcastle and then fell off for the rest of the season. So, I don't know how he probably played for the national team, but hopefully it's good. But honestly, I feel like Germany have a good chance to really get out of the group stage this time. But this is how I see it. I see Germany topping off the group, Ecuador coming in second, Cote d'Ivoire in third, and Curacao in fourth. That's how I see it, at least. Obviously, not everybody's gonna agree with me, but I mean, guys, I'm literally gonna make a video. I'm literally gonna make a video, like just like looking at my shit, like of how the group stage went. And if I swear to God, you guys, if any of these I get right, I'm gonna be shocked, because obviously I have some ball knowledge here and there, but it's not perfect. But we'll see how things go. But that's how I see it. That is how I see it. And now, you guys, we're gonna go into Group F, which is the Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, and Sweden. Now, guys, my main focus that I'm going to be looking at in this one is Japan, because Japan is a huge dark horse in this tournament. You guys should have seen Japan in 2022. You guys, in 2022, guys, I'm not even kidding. They shocked. They were in the group of death. They were literally with a somewhat group of death. I mean, they literally had Germany, Spain, and Costa Rica in 2022. And Japan shocked the world. They topped the group. Right? I think they did top the group. God, it's been a while, but I remember when they won, I was like, holy shit! Like, Japan. I think it's unfortunate that they lost against Croatia in the round of 16, but Japan, guys, I really see some huge potential. The unfortunate player that is not gonna make it is Mitoma. Mitoma was like one top player for Japan. He plays for Brighton, but it is really unfortunate. But like, the players that they have is gonna be insane. I mean, like, in goal, I mean, they have Zion Suzuki. I remember when he was there, but my God, I mean, like, I think he's gonna be very, very, very crucial for their defense. And then you got Toyoshi Wantabi, Ko Itagura as well. I mean, they both played for the Dutch league, but they were very good as for being defenders. And then Yukinaria Sugawara as well. And then in the midfield, obviously, and then there's Hiroki Aito as well. I mean, the fact that he plays for Bayern Munich as well, I mean, like, he barely gets featured, but still a very good quality player. And then Takahiro Tomiyasu as well. Now, Takahiro Tomiyasu had a very unfortunate career, but I think he can really shine for Japan. I mean, I remember when he got transferred to Arsenal, and I got to see some of the highlights from him. Takahiro Tomiyasu definitely has some bright, shiny moments as well. It's unfortunate that he plays at Ajax now, also in the Dutch league, but that's how I see the defense as well. I think the defense is really gonna be in. It's gonna be crucial. I can't believe Ochoa's coming to this World Cup. Wilfred, my good sir, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome to the stream, dude. I'm talking about Group F right now. I already predicted 5 groups. This is what I'm thinking right here, bro. This is literally what I'm seeing right here. Dude, honestly, this is how I see Group A, Group B, Group C. Yes, bro. I'm disrespecting Brazil, bro. I think Morocco is definitely gonna top Brazil. And then this is Group D over here, Group E, and I'm talking about Group F right now. I'm actually talking about Japan because I massively respect Japan. Like, very, like, I respect them a lot, especially what they did in the last World Cup in 2022. So I think they could do pretty good as well. But who else is in this Japan team? Oh yeah, the midfield. I mean, they got Wataru Endo. I mean, he can be very smart in defensive midfield. You guys, I think this guy could do really good. Aro Takana, Dachi Kamada, and then there's Yuito Suzuki as well, and then Ritsu Duan as well. Like, guys, these are ballers for the midfield. And the attack, you got Takafusa Kubo, which is another player that was a part of the Barcelona youth system, but he is a baller. Japan went crazy last World Cup, I can't lie. They get better and better every World Cup. It's kind of scary. Dude, you know, you are not wrong as well. You are not wrong with that, Wilfred. And you know what I have to say, dude? Honestly, with the squad depth that Japan has, I mean, not just in the attack or the midfield, defense, they had some very good players as well. And especially in the attack, I mean, they got Hwayong Ito, and then Ketsui Goto, and then Koki Algawa, Kento Shigoi. Like, I think Japan... Listen, you know what's gonna happen? I think Japan is really gonna hack. Almost... guys, I'm gonna say this right now. Japan is gonna blue lock this shit again. Japan is gonna win the group stage. Japan is gonna win the group stage in this World Cup. And now you guys, oh my god. I think Japan over the Netherlands is definitely gonna be a very hot take from me. But listen, guys, the Netherlands. Now let's talk about the Netherlands. The Netherlands, like their coach, Ronald Koeman. Guys, Ronald Koeman. I know this man when he coached Barcelona. I'm gonna be honest, he was not the coach for Barcelona, but I think he can definitely be the coach for the Netherlands. They have very good players. So, but I think they're gonna fall off. And you know, one crucial player that they are definitely gonna miss is Matthijs de Ligt. Matthijs de Ligt is definitely one of the center backs that they are definitely gonna miss for sure. But at least they still got some good players. I mean, they have Virgil van Dijk. I mean, he's kind of getting old, so it's definitely gonna be very. But I hope he can hold up. And then Nathan Ake as well, Mickey van de Ven, which I'm surprised he was called up, even though he had a terrible season at Spurs. But hopefully he could be helpful for the Netherlands. And then they also got Jean-Paul Van Hecke. So, and then Jorel Hato as well. And then obviously in the defense and in the midfield they got my GOAT that plays for Barcelona, Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong is definitely a baller if he plays as a pivot, for sure. And then we got Martin de Roon as well. You got Quentin Timbers, and then you also got Denzel Dumfries as well, which, oh my god, I'm gonna hate him even more when he gets transferred to Real Madrid after the World Cup. But hey, guys, I'm not here to disrespect. Okay, maybe I am, but I kind of am, yeah. But and then you got Justin Kluivert as well, Tenacious Rangers, Cody Gakpo. I'm surprised he's even a football player for Liverpool, but yeah, I think he's gonna flop very massively. Noah Lang, Walter Weghorst, Memphis Depay, Donian Malen, and then Brian Brobby. I mean, Netherlands are very stacked, but I think Japan is literally gonna knock them down for sure. But let's look at Sweden as well. I know in the defense they have Lindelof. They have Lindelof, Isak Hien, Hajek Etakar, Daniel Sevenson, Yasin Ayari, Lucas Bergalv, and I know they have Victor Gyökeres as well, and Alexander Isak, Anthony Elanga, And let me see. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody else. I can't think of anyone else right now. Yeah, but honestly, I think this. You know, guys. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? How Sweden literally qualified for the World Cup. They didn't win a single World Cup qualifier, but because of the UEFA Nations League in that they were doing like the qualifiers and everything, they got last place. But because of the place that Sweden was in, they were sent to the what do you call it, to the qualifiers rounds, like where you could find a spot for the World Cup. But I'm gonna be honest, I think they didn't deserve it, but yet they still made it and they won under what was his fucking name? I know he was like for Chelsea, the manager for Chelsea. I think it was like Graham Potter or some shit. I think it was Graham Potter. Yeah, but I honestly don't follow some of these teams. And then Tunisia, I know they were they were also in the World Cup for 2022. But honestly, most of these players, I don't even know. I don't know. But honestly, I think I'm probably gonna erase them anyway. But I think so. I'm honestly saying Japan will take first. I think the Netherlands will come in second. Sweden will come in third, and then Tunisia will fall fourth. I think that's what's gonna happen. And now, Group G, you guys. Now, Group G has Belgium, Iran, Egypt, and New Zealand. Guys, this is going to be an easy one right here. Belgium is definitely going to take first place for sure. Belgium's going to take first place. I mean, and you know, from my main man, Mr. Spleens, if he was watching stream, obviously he would know who. I mean, like, that's literally his home nation. But guys, Belgium, they have some very good players. I mean, they got Thibaut Courtois, with another Real Madrid player that I fucking hate. But what can I say? He's talented. I mean, he's a really good goalkeeper. Senne Lamens as well. When he got transferred to Man United, my gosh, praise for that man. Praise for him. In the defense, I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I feel like I don't even know almost any of these defenders here, to be quite honest. Yeah, I don't even know it, most of these. But in the midfield, obviously, we got Yuri Tillemans, Axel Witsel, we got Amadou Onana, Kevin De Bruyne, Alexis Salmakers, Charles De Claret as well. Like, guys, these are very good players for the midfield. And in the attack, they got like Leandro Trossard, Jeremy Doku, Romelu Lukaku. Like, I don't know any of the other like Belgian players, but honestly, I think Belgium has a very good squad depth for sure. I have very good squad depth, and I truly do see them like going first in the group stage. But now let's talk about Iran. And guys, since this is like being held in the U.S. as well, I feel very bad. I know this is gonna be a little bit political for like a couple of minutes, but I feel bad for the Iranian players because, like, I get it. There's like obviously there's war going on like between the U.S. and then Iran, but honestly, I don't think that they should even like mix politics with sports, because honestly, it's very unfortunate for the Iranian players to be facing such shit, like, you know, like discrimination, and then they're gonna be not probably are gonna be like, oh, no, we don't want you playing here, yada yada yada. Like, it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, like for Iran. But I just hope they have a very good World Cup, even if it's gonna be very hard for them. And but honestly, to be honest, I hardly even know any of the Iranian players. I mean, the only Iranian player I know is Mehdi Teremi. Like, he played for Inter for a while, and then he got transferred to Olympiacos. Like, he's the only player that I know. Like, all the others, I don't even know. I haven't even seen them play in the Asian Cup or anything like that. Now Egypt as well. Obviously, it's definitely going to be one of their tough rivals for sure. I mean, Egypt, they have Mohamed Salah, and then Omar Marouche as well, and then they also got you guys, this is insane when I saw this, but they called up Barcelona B's young 18-year-old attacker Hamza Abdelkrim. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure. But Hamzan was brought on loan to Barcelona. But apparently he was doing very, very good at his old team. And apparently he's cooking at Barcelona as well. Now, guys, as a Barcelona fan, if they use Hamza, hopefully he can show his worth up in the big stage, and he can probably carry Egypt right next to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, I mean, like, his prime is almost gone. I mean, he had an okay season at Liverpool, but definitely could have been better for sure. But let's see how he can do it with Egypt. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, and with New Zealand, I don't even know most of the New Zealand players. Do I even know anybody from New Zealand? I don't think I do. Do I know any players? Oh, but Chris Wood. He's like the only player. But no one else. I think I'm gonna knock off New Zealand right here, guys. I think Belgium, Egypt is gonna get second place. Iran is gonna get third, and then New Zealand will be eliminated in fourth place. Dude, this is a lot of predicting and a lot of stuff I'm saying. Holy crap. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to talk about, you guys. Now, from this one, now we're getting into Group H. Now, Group H, that is another good like group right there. We got the famous La Roja, España, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, and then Cap Verde. Honestly, I think Cap Verde is definitely going to suffer the unfortunate of just happy to be there. And honestly, man, Saudi Arabia, I remember when they shocked beating Argentina last year, but Argentina went to win up the whole thing. And Uruguay, it's not the same. Uruguay is not the same team as it used to be back in the day, but Spain, you guys, now Spain, you guys, they have so much talent in this team. I mean, guys, I'm gonna name off all of the Barcelona players that are there. We got Juan Garcia, Eric Garcia, Pau Cubarsí, Gavi, Pedri, Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal, and Ferran Torres. Guys, ballers. These guys are big ballers for Barcelona. And guys, I'm glazing my own Barcelona players right now, but these guys are monsters, and they will absolutely cook in this World Cup. But they also got some other good players as well. They got David Raya, who had a very good season for Arsenal. Unai Simon, kind of shaky, but he was kind of shaky, but I mean, hey, still a good goalkeeper. We also got Marcos Llorente, Pedro Porro, Aymeric Laporte, Marc Cucurella, Alejandro Grimaldo, Rodrigo, Mikel Merino, Fabian Ruiz, Martín Zubimendi, Alex Pineda, Jeremy Pino, Victor Munoz, and Mikel Oyarzabal. Guys, this Spain team is stacked. Oh yeah, and Nico Williams. Guys, I'm telling you, the Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams pair, it is a killer in the attack. Like the midfield between Pedri, Gavi, and Rodri, if they play them right, absolutely killer as well. Especially, or even with Fabian and Martin Zubimendi, definitely gonna be a good one. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like definitely we need a good like center back pair between Eric Garcia or Pau Cubarsí with Acmini Laporte and Marco Correa, or even Alejandro Grimaldo with I think Pedro Porro would be the better choice than Marcos Llorente. I think Marcos Llorente is like more of a midfield player, but yeah, I mean I think that's gonna be the better choice. Yeah, guys, I'm going Spain. Spain is definitely gonna top the group, and Uruguay. I think Uruguay they have a very good coach. I mean, Marcelo Bielsa, he's a very like good like manager. I remember when he was at Leeds, very very good. I mean, and especially right now, like I honestly do feel that they could have a better squad, but they obviously do have some players here. They got Ronald Araujo, Jose Jimenez, Federico Valverde, and we also got like Manuel Ugarte, Rodrigo Bentancur, and there's almost nobody else. Oh wow, they didn't call up Darwin Núñez. Oh, never mind, they did call up Darwin Núñez as well, but honestly, Uruguay is definitely not the same Uruguay as from like so many years ago. But I think Uruguay will definitely be able to like go into second place. Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, they're not a very good they're not gonna be a very good team. I mean, like I don't know too much about Saudi Arabian players, but like I feel like I'm erasing them, and I'm probably not looking too deep into them. But like I'm gonna be honest, like I just don't know anybody from Saudi Arabia. All I know is like they're like one win against Argentina, and that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna put Saudi Arabia and then Cape Verde right there. Now, guys, Group I, the group of death, you guys. This is actually gonna be the group of death right here. Let me move my VTuber because it's definitely gonna be. But guys, now prepare yourselves. France, Senegal, Norway, and Iraq. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I don't know nobody from Iraq, but I do know a lot of the players from France, Norway, and Senegal. Let's start off with France first. They have their number one killer, obviously, quote unquote, Kylian Mbappe. But guys, I'm telling you, this kid's ego is so big that I feel like with the likes of Ousmane Dembélé, Bradley Barcola, Desiree Doué, Marcus Thuram, like, guys, I think these, and Michael Olise as well, Ryan Cherki. Guys, these players, if they play together, and if you bench Kylian Mbappe, I think France has a better chance, to be quite honest. I mean, guys, Ousmane Dembélé plays with Bradley Barcola and Desiree Doué at PSG. But if you pair Ousmane Dembélé up in the striker position with Desiree Doué on the left or right, and then Michael Olise, I think that's going to be one of the biggest killers. One of the biggest killers of for the World Cup for France. I'm gonna be honest, Kylian Mbappe, I'm gonna be honest, I never liked him as a player. He has a big ego, and like, I know a lot of people idolize him, but I do not like Kylian Mbappe. I don't like him at all. And honestly, I think I know he's probably gonna shine at the World Cup if he gets like placed up in the front line. But honestly, yeah, I don't know. But if he gets placed up, I think there's definitely gonna be some ego tension for sure. But then you also got on the midfield. You also got like Warren Sari, Emery, Adrien Rabiot, Urian Chouamani, N'Golo Kante, which, by the way, N'Golo Kante, my respect for that man. He is a top player and very respectful man. And then you got in defense, you got like the two Hernandez brothers, like Theo Hernandez and Lucas Hernandez, Lucas Digne, Max Lacroix, William Saliba, which is also coming from another Champions League team from the final, which is Arsenal, which he lost, but he's still the top defender. Ibrahim Konate, Deja Upamecano, and Jules Koundé, along with Malagusto. Definitely top players. And then you got Mike Miagan, and then Brice Samba as well, and Robin Rissier in for goalkeeper positions. Honestly, guys, this France team is stacked. But man, yeah, honestly, honestly, and then let's look at Senegal, you guys. Senegal, they have some very good players. I mean, they have some very experienced players, and they got some good youth as well. Honestly, I see a lot of potential in Senegal. I mean, you got Nicholas Jackson, you got Iliam Nadie, Asane Diao, Ismaila Sarr, Sadio Mane, Pape Gueye, Pape Sarr. Like, these players are very fucking good. And then Malek Diouf as well, Antoine Mendy, Moussa Niakat, Kadilio Koulibaly, Mandono Sarr. Like, these players have quality. Like, they will definitely be able to like thrive under Senegal. And then especially with the wall, Edouard Mendy is such a good goalkeeper. Like, I remember when he was at Chelsea, which he was world class for Chelsea. And then you got Yavlin Diop as well, who plays for Nice. I don't know about Mori Diawab. I've never seen him play, but I hope he's a pretty good player as well. But honestly, oh my gosh, yeah, Senegal has a lot of like good players. And then Norway, you guys. Let's talk about Norway real quick. I mean, they literally got the robot killer Erling Haaland. Big time killer at goal. He will literally try to carry this team to just like make it through. You got also the likes of Alexander Sorloth, Andres Schildrupper, Oscar Bob, and then in the midfield they got some good players like Martin Odegaard, Patrick Berg. Guys, Bodo Glimt had a generational run in the Champions League. I wish they went further, but unfortunately they didn't. But Patrick Berg, very good player as well. And then Marcus Holmgren Pedersen as well, Christian Thorsten Vet as well, the top defenders. And then another Bodo Glimt player, Frederick Andre Borchan. Oh my god, yeah, guys, I don't know any of these other players as well, but there's definitely some good ballers here in this Norway team. And this is hard for me. This is hard for me to say, but I'm gonna say it. You know, Norway, I know for sure Norway will definitely be a dark horse. They will want to like show like who is gonna go through. They will want to go through for sure. But I think I'm gonna put Senegal first, France second, Norway third, with Iraq in fourth. This is really, really hard, you guys. Like, France has a very, very good team, but Senegal, I'm gonna be honest, like with the youth and the experience that they have, honestly, I think I see Senegal going through for sure. And Norway, it's unfortunate. I mean, they have some very good attack, but like the defense and then the goalkeeper, I don't know too much about. So that's like the hardest thing for me. So I'm gonna say it right there: Senegal, France, Norway, and then Iraq. And then Group J, guys. Okay, now Group J, guys. I am being so biased right here, right, you guys. Guys, I went for Argentina to literally win the World Cup last year, and I'm gonna do it again. Well, Argentina is gonna get a first place in this group, no question about it. I think Austria is definitely gonna get second place as well. And between Algeria and Jordan, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea about these two teams. I mean, I'm gonna go Algeria and then Jordan right there. But guys, Argentina, they have some very, very good players. I mean, they're still kicking it well. They still got Lionel Scaloni in the team, but in the team as their manager. But guys, oh my God, we still have Lionel Messi, the GOAT of football, still in the squad, and he is still fighting, and he's ready to defend the title. But not just Lionel Messi, he still has the likes of Julian Alvarez, Lautaro Martinez, Enzo Hernandez, Nico Paz as well. Now, Nico Paz, you guys, Nico Paz was definitely one of the biggest surprises when he was playing at Como in Serie A. Nico Paz is, he is something else, you guys. I think Nico Paz is definitely gonna shine if he gets the chance under Lionel Scaloni in the World Cup this year, you guys. And obviously in the midfield there, you still got the likes of Enzo Hernandez, Thiago Almada, Giovanni Lo Celso, Nicolas Gonzalez, Giuliano Simeone, Rodrigo de Paul, Leandro Paredes, Alexis McAllister, and Ezequiel Palacios as well. Guys, top midfielders. They are very good when it comes to attacking, defending, controlling the midfield. Guys, Argentina is stacked, and especially with the defense as well. You got the likes of also still World Cup champions as well. You got the likes of Nicolas Otamendi, Cristian Romero, Lisandro Martinez, Manuel Molina, Gonzalo Montiel, guys, and Nicolas Tagliafico. Guys, these guys all played in the World Cup for 2022. These guys are good. These guys are really good. And then you got, for goalkeepers, you got Emiliano Martinez, Juan Musso, and then Jeron Rulli. Guys, Argentina is a top team. They are definitely going to top the group for sure. Austria, I mean, the only players that I know is obviously Konrad Leimer for Bayern Munich, David Alaba for Real Madrid, Marcel Sabitzer for Borussia Dortmund, and let me see. Yeah, there's no one else that I know, but I think Austria definitely under Ralf Rangnick, definitely some top quality management, quality of play, and honestly, I think I see them getting second place, and then I'll just get Algeria and then Jordan in fourth. I think that's how things are gonna go. Now, guys, here we go. Group K right here. We got the likes of Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan, and DR Congo. Now, guys, Portugal. Let's talk about Portugal real quick. Portugal. Listen, they have the talent in that squad. They have so many good players. But the one person that is definitely gonna stop the World Cup hopes is gonna be Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, I despise this player a lot, just as I despise Kylian Mbappe. But Cristiano Ronaldo, look, guys, I grew up watching Messi when I was six. No, I wasn't six. No, when I was 2 years old. I watched him when I was only 2. I was back in 2006 when he was starting his career. I saw this man play from 2006 all the way up to current day, guys. I've known this guy for way longer than Cristiano Ronaldo. I remember when Messi literally beat Cristiano Ronaldo in the Champions League final when it was Barcelona against Man United. And then when he transferred to Real Madrid, we got to see Messi kick his ass again and again. But honestly, Cristiano Ronaldo is definitely going to be the downfall of the Portugal team. And honestly, I would not be surprised to see Portugal not win the World Cup. But besides Cristiano Ronaldo, they have some very good talent as well around him. But obviously, that all comes towards Roberto Martinez, but to the decision of Roberto Martinez. But honestly, guys, I think Portugal can thrive without Cristiano Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo is gonna slow them down. I mean, guys, Portugal still has the likes of Joao Felix, Pedro Neto, Gonçalo Guedes, Gonçalo Ramos, and Rafael Leao. And along with Trincao, and then in the midfield, you got Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, the Champions League winners, Joao Neves, and then Vitinha. They're very good, along with Ruben Neves, very solid defensive midfielder. And guys, another Barcelona player, João Cancelo, very, very top left back. And especially with Nuno Mendes, I know a lot of people say, oh, you shut down Lamine Yamal, but Nuno Mendes, I think Nuno Mendes has his moments as well. But the defense as well is very, very scary for Portugal, and that's definitely going to be something that's going to bring their downfall. I mean, there's one player that I know, which is Gonçalo Inicial. I think that's how you say his name. And then you got Ruben Diaz, and then Mateus Nunes, and then Diogo Dalot, Nelson Semedo. But like around the fullbacks positions, they'll be fine. But the defense is very scary, and that is definitely not looking good for Portugal, and that will definitely cost them for sure. And then for goalkeepers, you got Rui Silva, Jose Sa, and then Diogo Costa. Honestly, with this team, you guys, honestly, if they take Cristiano Ronaldo off of the team, I think they will go very, very far. But if Cristiano Ronaldo is on the team, they will fall behind. And especially Colombia, Colombia is a team that will literally capitalize on making mistakes. I mean, South American football is very aggressive. And honestly, Colombia has developed a lot within the last couple of years. I mean, they got Luis Diaz for Bayern Munich, and then you got Luis Suarez, Juan Hernandez for Real Betis, and then in the midfield they got Jefferson Lerma, and then you got Gustavo Puerta, Richard Rios as well, and then there's some other Colombian players that I have never seen before. Oh, that's because they play in other teams that I don't really watch. But honestly, Colombia has developed a lot, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to call this right now, you guys. Colombia is going to top the group. Portugal is going to go in second. And now just leads DR Congo and then Uzbekistan. I'm going to be honest, I don't know too much about Uzbekistan. I don't even know any of these players, you guys. I'm not even kidding. I mean, the only one that definitely is a player over at Manchester City is that Abukur Kuzanov, which I have never seen him yet, I believe. But then the others, I've never even seen them. But DR Congo, guys, they had it's a very small African nation, but they have some players as well around, and I think they will definitely try to fight for their spot. I mean, they got Juan Wissa from Newcastle United, Cedric Bakambu from Real Betis, Natalie Mbuku from Montpellier, Nagal Ayemaku from Lille, Charles Pekel from Espanyol, Noah Sadeki from Sunderland, Arthur Masuku from Lens, Juris Canabeditu from Genk, Shakel Mbeda from Lille, and then Axel Tuanzebe from Burnley, along with Aaron Wan-Bissaka from West Ham United. And then the other players I do not know, but to be honest, you guys, I think DR Congo have a slight chance of making it through if they place in third, and Uzbekistan will fall down to fourth. And here we go, you guys. Now this is the final group. England, Croatia, Panama, and Ghana. Now, England, they sent out a very surprising squad. I am surprised that there's a lot of players that did not make the squad, but it makes sense as to why they didn't make it. It makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, the likes of Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, Trent Alexander-Arnold, like, they're all missing right there. Like, there's a lot of players missing from the England squad that are top players, but I think it makes sense as to why they didn't make it. But there's still some good players as well. I mean, they have Anthony Gordon, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, Eberechi Eze, Harry Kane, and Ollie Watkins. They're very good in the top attackers for England. In the midfield, they got Kobbie Mainoo, which, by the way, deserved. Kobbie Mainoo is a diamond. He is a diamond for Man United, and I'm surprised when Ruben Amorim was wasting him as just on the bench. Honestly, I'm just glad that Michael Carrick came back for Man United and gave Kobbie Mainoo chances, and look at him now. He's got called up to the England squad, and I think he deserves it. And then there's also Jude Bellingham. I'm gonna be honest, I know he's a Real Madrid player, but I mean, you gotta respect him. He's a pretty top player. Morgan Rogers, and then Declan Rice, and I'm gonna be honest, you guys, Jordan Henderson, Elliot Anderson as well. These are players. Jordan Henderson is old. I don't think he's going to help this England team. Elliot Anderson, I didn't see too much of him, but my God, it's insane. And then the defense as well. Jed Spence, who, a player that literally had a terrible season at Tottenham Hotspur. Terrible season. He gets called up. I am surprised that Luke Shaw did not get called up for this squad. I thought he was doing well when he finally was under Michael Carrick. But nope. Dead Spence. But there's also Nico O'Reilly. And then Daniel Byrne. Honestly, Daniel Byrne, I don't know how in the world he even got on this squad. I was shocked when I saw this, man. I mean, they still have Mark Gahey, and then John Stones. I don't know, very questionable as well. And then Valentino Livramento, another questionable selection. They still got Reece James, but there is definitely some questionable ones. I mean, for goalkeepers, obviously, who else is there going to be? Jordan Pickford, Dean Henderson, and then James Trafford. But yeah, some of these players, there's definitely some players that are missing from this squad. And I think England, and here's the thing, England, when they are under pressure of doing good, they tend to fail. So if Thomas Tuchel is literally trying to play 4D chess to make England not get a lot of pressure under their hands and doubting them, I think that could be their golden card for sure. But let's also look at Croatia. Croatia, they still got some good players here and there. I mean, fucking hell. They got Luka Susic, Ivan Perisic, who I'm surprised is still playing, Martin Barnua. They got Ante Brumir. Did they add Luka Modric? They did add Luka Modric. Luka Modric was also a part of it. Nikola Vlasic, Andrej Kamerek, Marko Palcic as well. And then they got Mateo Kovacic as well. In defense, they got Josip Sutalo, Josko Guardiol, and then Josip Stancic, who has also been developing pretty good over at Bayern. And they still got their reliable goalkeeper, Dominik Likavok. Honestly, wow. Yo, what's up, Reginald? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I think I read the message late, but but how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm doing predictions about what's gonna go down for the World Cup for this year. I know it's not a topic that a lot of people like talking about like that in sports, but I like talking about it. So, oh man, but I'm talking about like what's gonna happen like in each group, for each group, man. Good. Glad to see you show up though, even if it's something that's like almost nothing of interest for sure. I know not everybody's interested in this kind of topic, so man, but yeah, but that's how I see Croatia. But Panama I don't know too much about. I know it's a like Central American team. I don't even know too much of the players at all, but I know they can definitely provide some good threat. And then we got Ghana. Now Ghana, I feel like there's definitely been some better talent in these days. I think they've seen better days as well. Honestly, I think the only Ghana player that's probably good there is like Thomas Partey, Abdul Fatawu, and Antonio Semenyo as well, Iñaki Williams, and Jordan Ayew, Ernest Mahmoud, Kamaldina Sumlana, and let me look. Nope, there is nobody else that I know. I mean, they have some very good midfielders. They have some good attackers as well. But yeah, you know, this is hard. I'm gonna go with, guys. I'm gonna say it right now. Croatia is definitely gonna top the group. England is gonna go second. Ghana third. Panama gets fourth. That's how I see it, you guys. That's how I see it. But yes, this is how it is, you guys. This is my predictions right here. All for every single team for this World Cup, you guys. Let me move myself out of the way. But that's how I see every single team right there, you guys. Like, will it be true? I highly doubt, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. And now, guys, the big decision. The third place finishers. Honestly, guys, I think Norway, DR Congo, US, Scotland, Sweden, Ivory Coast, Canada, Ghana will all literally like go through. And oh shit, oops. I have no idea what the hell happened right there, but that's how I see it. Oh god, wait, why is it, what the fuck? That is weird. Okay. Oh god, what the fuck? Why is this, bruh? Wow, I can't oh my god, guys, give me one moment. I don't, what the fuck? Okay, that is weird. Hold up, give me a moment, you guys. Let me check this real quick. Okay, guys. So it looked like I actually couldn't continue on that page that I was on, unfortunately. So this is what. Okay, so I literally found another one. So it's the same thing, but obviously I had to like do this thing really, really quickly. So obviously now we're back, and we're gonna be talking about the other stuff going on. Oh my gosh, but. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's like very stupid of why I had to pay like $25 in order to continue. But let's go to the next. Okay, but here we go, guys. Everything has been settled, obviously right here. So we're gonna go and see and pick the knockouts, you guys. Now, this is what everything. So this is what everything looks like, you guys. Everything that is right here. That's all there. This is all right here, you guys. All the same selections that I did, they're all right here, you guys. And now, you guys, this is gonna be the very, very difficult selections of what's gonna happen here. Now, guys, this is gonna be very hard to choose. But there's definitely gonna be some places as well that I can select. Now, first of all, let's get into the first match, which is Germany versus USA, and obviously, this is the same thing right here as well. Germany, USA, guys, Germany literally had a friendly against the US not that long ago. Germany won 2-1 or 3-1 against the US. Germany is going through. Germany is going to go through. The US has no chance against Germany. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like Germany, they have some very good squad depth as well, but like the other, but when it comes to like, oh shit, what the hell? That is, there we go. But I'm gonna be honest, guys, like Germany can literally whoop the US's ass. Like the US, they have some good talent, and they'll probably even be lucky to even like grasp third place. So honestly, Germany is going to win that. And then we got Senegal versus Sweden, which is obviously this one right over here. Now, Senegal and Sweden, that is going to be that's kind of difficult. But honestly, Sweden, even though they have some good attackers and like a few defenders and midfielders, honestly, I think Senegal have the better edge of this. I think Senegal will go through. And now, guys, we got Mexico versus Bosnia. Now, this is where Mexico is probably gonna get very lucky. Because Bosnia, even though Bosnia got very lucky with qualifying for the World Cup, honestly, if Mexico play their cards well, I think Mexico will be able to go to the round of 16. If Mexico can play it correctly, they will literally pull through. And now we got, oh my god, Japan versus Brazil. Guys, this is the same match that happened in the World Cup. Actually, no, I'm thinking incorrectly. Oh my god, I'm thinking incorrectly. But it was Japan versus Croatia. I remember now. And then Brazil faced Croatia. But guys, I'm not even kidding. Japan. I think Japan is gonna make a major upset against Brazil. And let me tell you why. Like, Japan definitely has some good squad depth, but Brazil has been lacking. And then a couple months ago, Japan beat Brazil 3-2. If Japan locks in and does the same thing, or probably switches up play, they can read Brazil, and then Japan will be able to pull through. And I think Brazil is going to get eliminated in the round of 32. I'm sorry, Brazil. This is going to be one of the biggest upsets that'll probably happen to you for sure. And I'm sorry, but I'm not so sorry at the same time. And oh my gosh, and now this one, Portugal and England. Wow. Oh man. Listen, England has some good players, Portugal has good players, but honestly, I think, oh, this is really hard. That's really hard to decide. Oh shit. That's kind of hard to think about. Portugal and England. I truly believe if England can play it right, and if Thomas Tuchel can literally like outsmart outsmart Portugal and Roberto Martinez. Oh my God! You know what, guys? No, I'm sorry. Portugal is getting eliminated right there. England is going through. Portugal, I'm sorry. Portugal, you have some good squad depth, but if you have Cristiano Ronaldo starting, I'm sorry, you're gonna fuck up right there. That is where the fuck up comes in. And now we got Spain versus Austria. Now Spain actually has has some history with Austria, and mostly, I know Spain and Austria, like, it's mainly always like Spain coming out on top. I hope. I don't remember as much. I used to watch like almost most of the games, but I haven't been able to. But let me see if there's any. Let me look up this. If there's any recent games played against Austria. Albania. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Oh wow, they have almost very little. As of wow, it's not as much. It's not as much. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. But if it's between Spain and Austria, I think Spain has like more depth, and I think Spain will go through. And now we got Turkey versus Canada. That is very easy. Turkey is going to go through. Canada is not a big nation, and I think Turkey is going to go through. And then we got Belgium versus Norway. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Norway. Dude, I think Belgium, listen, if Erling Haaland can carry the team, I think Norway, they play some very passionate football together. Belgium, they tend to have a record history of fucking things up and not be unified. Guys, I'm gonna call it right here. Norway is gonna beat Belgium. Mr. Spleens, I'm very sorry for you and your home nation, but I think Norway is definitely gonna be the team to go through. Oh my God! Now Morocco versus the Netherlands. Oh my God, dude, wow, dude! I'm telling you guys, all of these teams, bro, they're all right there. Oh man, dude, Morocco. Okay, guys, listen, Morocco had my respect in the last World Cup. Netherlands, they are always quote unquote contenders, but honestly guys, I think that's where it's gonna come to end for the Netherlands. Morocco is gonna go through. And then you got Ecuador versus France. Oh my God, that's another good game right there. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude, that's gonna be very unfortunate because two good teams right there. I'm sorry, it's gonna be France again. It's going to be France right there. And wow, dude, the matchup right there is going to be insane. It's going to be a run back again. And then we got Korea versus Scotland. Ooh, man. Scotland, they have some good teams. I think Korea. You know what? Oh my gosh. You know, I would love to see Scotland go through, and I would love Korea to go through. But honestly, Heung-min Son and the squad that he has, you know, I think with a little depth and then the unity they have, I think Korea is gonna go through. I think Korea is gonna go through, you guys. And then Croatia, and then DR Con. Okay, yeah, no, that's gonna be it's gonna be a very good game. I'm pretty sure. I think I think Croatia's gonna go through it. Oh my God! What the fuck? A South American classic right here. Argentina versus Uruguay. Oh my, yeah, guys, yeah. No, listen, I love Argentina, and Uruguay. They have some very good players as well. But Argentina. I'm saying Argentina right here. And now we got Austria versus Egypt. Oh man, you guys, yeah, Austria. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a believer of Egypt. I think that with Hamzan and then Mohamed Salah, and hopefully if the other players can lock in as well. I mean, like Australia. They. Oh my gosh, like, dude, these are very, very good teams. These are very good teams. But I'm gonna say it right here, you guys. Yeah, I think Egypt is gonna go up, and they will face Argentina. This is insane. This is like one of the most insane predictions that I'm like doing. Switzerland versus the Ivory Coast. Oh my gosh! Now the Swiss, they have a very good squad, and so does the Ivory Coast as well. But I think the Swiss will go through. And now Colombia versus Ghana. Both very good teams. I think Colombia's going to go through, you guys. I think Colombia's going to go through. Oh my God, guys. We are seeing some big nations getting knocked out already. But, oh man, dude. The round of 16. Oh my God, dude. Germany versus Senegal. Wow. Dude, Germany. Listen, Germany and both Senegal, they are very good teams. You know, I think what's going to be lacking right there for Germany, the biggest weakness that they have is definitely their defenders. Well, actually, not even a little bit of their defenders, yes. The midfield, they're pretty good. The attack is a little bit iffy as well. I mean, they have Manuel Neuer as well, but that's going to be... Senegal, they got some very good attackers, some good midfielders, a couple of good defenders. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, guys, this is hard. Senegal. I think Senegal's going to go through. And then they're going to pull up a major upset right there. And now we got, oh my God, another good game, Mexico versus Japan. Guys, I think this is where Mexico falls. Mexico does not have as much depth as Japan has. Like, Japan is crazy with everything they've been doing, and I think Japan is gonna eliminate Mexico right there, and Mexico's like dream is gonna come to an end right there. I think Mexico is gonna get eliminated right there, right next to Japan. I'm back. I went out to do something. No worries, Dante. Welcome back. And oh my gosh, dude, this is like some very tough decisions. And now we got England versus Spain. Now, guys, Spain, England, I'm sorry, the choices that you made is very questionable. I think Spain is gonna go through. I think Spain's gonna go through. They just have the depth, and Barcelona players, they're just so good. It's so good. And then we got Turkey versus Norway. Now, Turkey, obviously, they have some good players as well. Norway, they have very good players as well. Oh, man, dude. I'm going to say, dude, I want to believe that Erling Haaland, Martin Odegaard, and then all of the Bodo Glimt players that were a part of that squad are going to upset Turkey. Norway's going to go through. Norway will go through. And now we got Morocco versus France. Now this, guys, this was the match that this was the match that was played in the semi-final of the World Cup last year. Now France has a lot of squad depth. They do. But Morocco is a very good team as well. You know what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm pulling the upset right here, you guys. Morocco's gonna go through. Morocco's gonna go through. You'd be very mad if the team would go vote for loss. No, I mean, who knows? I'm making a prediction. This is like all predictions here. All right, and now we got Korea versus Croatia. Oh man. Okay, this is where the dream of our human son comes in. Croatia's going through. Croatia's gonna go through. Hi, Cacti Queen. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. By the way, I remembered that you were I know you're from Australia. Unfortunately, I literally predicted your home nation to get eliminated against Egypt. Like, I'm literally predicting everything right now. Like, I'm honestly gonna look back at everything and see like what I got wrong, what I got right. But that's how I see it. I think. But this one right here, yeah, Korea and Croatia. Croatia's gonna go through. All right, Argentina. Oh wait. I think Korea will win against Croatia. Really? Okay, give me an explanation. Give me an explanation. I wanna hear your explanation right here. I would love to hear this. Give me a good explanation. I would love to hear this. Making predictions, my dad be arguing with you. I bet he would be. No, Cacti Queen. Honestly, let me tell you why I think Croatia will beat Korea. Listen, Korea, they have some very good attackers. I mean, they got Hwang Hee-chan, they got Kang In-lee, they got Heung-min Son, and then for the defense, they got Kim In-lee as well. Very solid defender, but the midfield and the defense kind of questionable. Croatia, though. I mean, they got the likes of Luka Modric, they got Ivan Perisic, they got Dominic, their goalkeeper. Fucking hell, what was his name? Dominic. Fuck, I need to look up his name again. Where the fuck is it? Dominic Likakovic as well. But obviously, there's other players as well, like Joseph Stanlich, Joska Guardiol, like Joseph Sutalo, like, and then Patar Susik as well. Like, they have a lot of squad depth. Like, Croatia has some very good squad depth and some very good players. And I think Croatia is definitely gonna beat Korea for sure. I'm not sure. I thought Korea was better. No, I feel you, man. I feel you. But no. Okay, and next game we got Argentina versus Egypt. Oh man, dude. You know, this is where the Egyptians are gonna lose. Argentina just has a very good squad, and Argentina is gonna go through. And now we got Switzerland versus Colombia. Guys, Colombia has become a very very far, but the Swiss, like, honestly, I think the Swiss have a lot of like good players and very good, like, oh man. And you're saying Colombia's gonna go through? You're saying Colombia? You know, I'm thinking the Swiss are gonna beat Colombia, and let me tell you why. Colombia has like been developing very well with some of their players, but I think there's like more youngsters and a couple of like players that are very unknown. Let me see if James Rodriguez got called up. Did James Rodriguez get called up? James. Yes, James Rodriguez did get called up, but him being the captain, I think I would love to see James Rodriguez like do very well, but I think the Swiss are definitely gonna defeat Colombia here, and they will go through Argentina and face Argentina. And now, oh man, guys, here the first quarterfinal, Senegal versus Japan. Guys, Senegal and Japan. Now, Japan. Guys, I think the Japan dream is gonna keep going here. And let me tell you, listen, Japan has a tendency to really like switch up a lot of their tactical play when it comes to playing different oppositions. They tend to switch up their plays and everything else. And the Senegal, while they have some very good experienced players and they got some youth players in their squad, I think Japan is gonna break down Senegal, and Japan will move on to the semifinal, and Japan will be the first Asian nation to make it to the World Cup semifinal. And then we got the next quarterfinal, Spain versus Norway. Now, Spain is gonna win this. Listen, Erling Haaland, Martin Odegaard, and then Alexander Sorloth and a couple of other players. That's where the dream will end, because the cracks will start showing up for Norway around the defense and probably around the goalkeeper as well. And I believe, like, I know Norway is a dark horse, but I truly believe that Norway is very talented. It's still gonna grow, but Spain has a lot more dangerous players than Norway, and Spain is gonna go through to the semifinal. Now the next game, Morocco versus Croatia. Guys, this is very hard. I think I would, guys, if Morocco, I feel like Morocco is another dark horse in this tournament. With Croatia, I think this is where Croatia's gonna fall. Croatia's gonna fall down short, and Morocco will seize the moment to beat Croatia. I'm sorry, but I think Morocco, that's where everything is gonna fall for them, and Morocco will literally go to the second straight semifinal. And oh man, dude, Argentina versus Switzerland. Listen, Switzerland has some very good players. They're young, some experienced, and some making their debut. But guys, Argentina is gonna pull through and beat the Swiss. And oh man, dude, this is a tournament. This is a tournament, you guys. Wow. Now, let's go with the first one. Japan versus Spain. Listen, Japan beat Spain in the World Cup group stage of 2022. But ever since, Spain has evolved. They have gotten some new players, some new system going on as well. And honestly, I think Spain, with their overwhelming youngsters that are really explosive and will show quality around, I think Spain is going to beat Japan, and the Japanese dream is going to be over for them. But honestly, I think Japan should be very proud of themselves if they make it through, if they lose in the semifinals, because they are going to be the first, one of the first nations. Actually, honestly, guys, I think what I said is a lie. Japan's not going to be the first Asian nation to make it to the semifinal. Didn't South Korea do it in 2002? Or Japan? I can't remember which Asian nation made it to the semifinals of 2002. I think it was because of like some rigged corruption going on around that time. So, guys, I think I'm lying. Okay, my ball knowledge is not there, you guys, but yes, I truly believe that Spain is going to beat Japan, and the Japanese dream will be over. And guys, another tough game right here. Morocco versus Argentina. Guys, I love Argentina so much. And I think Argentina is going to beat them. And let me tell you why. Argentina, even with an old Messi, he is not carrying this Argentina's team anymore. He has a lot of people that are around Messi, around just like helping him, and he has support and also other players doing the job for him as well. I think the Argentina squad is going to shine, and they will outplay Morocco, and Morocco will lose in the semi-final. Listen, Morocco, they have some very good developing players, especially Achraf Hakimi. I mean, they got a solid goalkeeper, and even with their midfielders, and the attackers are not too well known, but honestly, I think that's how I see it. I think Morocco is going to go down to Argentina. And then, you guys, the World Cup winner right here. Spain versus Argentina. Guys, this is gonna... Oh my god. Listen, I love Spain and I love Argentina. I love both of these teams equally. Spain I love because obviously it has my players from Barcelona. Obviously Lamine Yamal, Eric Garcia, Pau Cubarsí, Dani Olmo, Ferran Torres, Pedri, Gavi. All of them, they are top players. Argentina, they got my idol, Lionel Messi. They got my future, hopefully, Barcelona star, Julian Alvarez. And then they got, obviously, like other players like Rodrigo de Paul, Nico Paz, Lautaro Martinez, Enzo Fernandez, Ezequiel Palacios. We got Nicolas Otamendi, Lisandro Martinez. Like, it's hard. It's really hard. This is hard. I don't know who to choose. Who was Australia playing? So this, I'll actually hold up this final real quick. But Australia. So Australia. Let me put this back. I couldn't continue on here because of apparently I had to like go through here. But Australia, they're like in the group. They're in Group D, so they're facing Turkey, the USA, and Paraguay. And I said that that Turkey will go first, Australia will win second, the US is gonna win third, and then Paraguay will win fourth. But yeah, honestly, I do. Here's how I see for Australia for you, Cactar Queen. Is Australia in that group that you had up? So I will get to that in a minute. But Australia. So here's what I said. I said that Australia is probably gonna lose to Turkey. Australia will probably draw against the US and then win against Paraguay. And then so even though since they're making it in the second place, they well, this is a prediction. Like, this is not real. Like, this is not like the World Cup starts in 3 days, and Australia, if like with the predictions that I made with every group, the Australia is gonna draw Egypt. That's and that's how it's literally gonna go. And Australia was gonna draw Egypt, And here's the thing: I said that Australia was gonna lose against Egypt, and here, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Cacti Queen. Egypt, they have very solid players. They have, like, in attack, they have like Mohamed Salah. They have Omar Marcos. They also got young striker, which is a Barcelona player. His name is Hamzan. Hamzan. Let me look up his last name again. Holy shit! I should know it, but I unfortunately don't. It is Hamzan Abel Karim, but he is a big threat when it comes to like, I saw like clips of him like playing for like his club back at home, like when he was still in Egypt. But when he came to Barcelona for Barca Athletic, holy shit, he is out of this world. I did not expect anything like that at all. But if the attack can probably carry, I think they will have a very good chance of beating against Australia. Now, Australia, and here's the thing. You want to know why I say Australia is probably going to... Here's the thing. I doubted Australia was going to go through the World Cup in 2022, but when they beat Tunisia and Denmark, that really surprised me. So I'm not taking Australia for granted this year. So honestly, and especially with your players, like the only player that I know, like I'm gonna be honest with you, Cacti Queen. I hardly know any of these Australian players at all. I guess the only one that I would know would be like Harry Sotar, like the defender for Leicester City, and yeah, there's pretty much everyone else. But I see that some of these players are like had played for some top and middle teams as well, like Sassuolo, Norwich City, Watford, Hearts, Hercules, Feyenoord, Swansea City, Parma, Levante. I think, honestly, I don't want to doubt Australia, and I think Australia will definitely go through the group, but they will definitely lose against Egypt. So obviously, I think that as far as like Australia will go, I think round of 32 is definitely going to be the spot where they lose. But back to the World Cup final, you guys. I'm still undecided because like I love both of these national teams. Like I grew up watching them. Watching both Spain and Argentina. I mean, like Mexico was like the team I also grew up with. But oh my god, dude, this is so hard. I don't even know what to choose. Dude, this is like so conflicting. This is like very conflicting because I have my Barca players in Spain, and I got my idol in Argentina. Guys, oh man. You know what? This is gonna be. This is like the most hardest decision I think I've ever made. Dude, I love both of these teams, and I don't know who would even outshine who. Will Spain win their second World Cup and get that second star, or will Argentina win the fourth star? You know what, guys? You know what? I'm gonna... Oh my god. I can't decide. I'm a little wheel decide this. So wheel decide. Wheel decide. Okay, guys, this is who wins the World Cup. Argentina, Spain. Guys, I'm gonna let a wheel decide for me because I can't decide at all. Oh my god. Oh, bro, why, dude? Oh, come on, why? Seriously, bro? Oh, dude, no, why? Oh my god, why? Oh my gosh. You know what, guys? You know what, chat? Argentina. Argentina's gonna win it. I said it. I literally said it. Argentina. Argentina's gonna win it. Listen, the unity that Argentina has is very strong, and I think Argentina is definitely gonna win the World Cup again. Oh man. Oh my god. Dude, that was like that was a hard choice. That was a hard choice. That's my prediction right there, you guys. That's my prediction. I think Argentina is going to defend their title and they will win a 4th star in the World Cup and will win this year's World Cup. Dude, this was like the hardest decision for me, but I think Argentina is going to win. Oh, guys, that was a lot of predicting. I literally predicted every single group stage and everything, which best teams, 3rd place teams will probably go through. And bam, look at these. Look at all of these, you guys. Look at all of these. And then I had to move up to another site because obviously because of that. And there we go. Guys, that is my prediction for this year's World Cup. Oh man. What are you guys' thoughts? Is that a good is this a good prediction, or is this like an over exaggerated prediction? Guys, honestly, that's what I'm feeling. I think that's what I think. But obviously, this is all just a prediction. Obviously, nothing is set in stone, and the World Cup starts in 3 days. So anything can happen, and who knows if my predictions are gonna be right, because obviously everybody has different predictions, but we'll see. But that's what I'm predicting, you guys. Well, guys, I'm calling it a stream there. I'm calling it a day right here. I predicted everything best I could. But tomorrow, you guys, we're going to continue Final Fantasy VII. Today, I just wanted it to be a day where I wanted to like predict of something that I'm very passionate about, that I love, and we'll definitely look back at this some other day. But yes, bye Dante. But yes, but thank you to everybody that showed up and listened to me yap about my predictions for this year's World Cup. And as you guys can see, I selected Argentina. But I will see you guys tomorrow. We will continue with Final Fantasy VII tomorrow, and yeah, we're gonna look at this right after the World Cup is over. So we'll see how my predictions were. But yeah, anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching tonight's stream. I hope everybody had a good day overall, and I will chat with you guys tomorrow and continue Final Fantasy VII and see what happens tomorrow in the game. Anyways, have a good night, you guys. See y'all tomorrow morning, and have a good night.